At long last, the silence surrounding GTA 6 has been pierced, and for once, the tidings are not just filler, but genuinely intriguing. I'll spare you the usual ramblings. This dispatch is intentionally sculpted short and sharp, designed purely to hand you the raw essence. If you find these lean, straight-to-the-point briefings worthwhile, show some appreciation with a like or sub. Your support propels me toward my humble 50K subscriber milestone before year's end. Now, down to brass tacks. Take-Two Interactive has officially lodged a new patent. I'll probably fumble the term patent more than once, so grant me pardon up front. Whether you prefer patent or patent, the point remains, this filing is targeted squarely at character animation. While the official paperwork was filed back in the autumn chill of last year, only recently did it clear the gauntlet of approval. For those unfamiliar, these legal filings serve as intellectual barricades. During the interval between submission.
So apparently, a gaming insider has a pretty good idea of when Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be releasing and when its second trailer is going to be coming out. We'll be talking about all that in this video today and a whole lot more. So when I was doing some research for some videos, I came across these articles that all had some pretty interesting titles, like, for example, this one right here, GTA SIXS 2020. 5 release date leaked with cryptic post and intriguing new details. Another one coming from another site, GTA 6 release date revealed by leaker again. You can see the dates all happening like either a day or two ago. And then again, this one right here, GTA 6 report reveals release date. And when trailer number 2 is coming to wait is almost over for Grand Theft Auto fans. So naturally I was like, okay, what the heck is going on here? Does someone know something that I don't? Are they aware of when Rockstar will giving us a trailer to? And more importantly, when the game will actually going to be coming out? Well, here's where it all comes from a user on social media. Detective Seeds, their description of what they do. I post deals and review games, movies, and text Navy vet business inquiries. You can see their email
and greenlight. Rival entities are permitted to scrutinize and challenge any aspect they suspect might infringe upon pre-existing intellectual blueprints, trademarks, or proprietary systems. In this particular case, however, the dust has settled and Take-Two's submission now stands ratified. The document itself is a labyrinthine behemoth, pages upon pages crammed with hypertechnical jargon, but it all essentially spirals back to a singular nucleus, enhancing animation realism. Allow me to distill the essence. 2 decades ago, character movement in video games resembled wooden puppetry. Avatars would leap, walk, or turn with all the grace of a malfunctioning automaton. Transitions were stilted, abrupt, and, at best, tolerable. But the last 10 years ushered in a renaissance. The age of robotic avatars began giving way to fluid, lifelike motion sequences, powered by strides in animation technology. Now comes the bombshell. The patent Take-Two.
Now, right there, they have a pretty decent-sized following on social media, nearly 12,000 followers, and just based on going over their couple of posts in the past, it seems like they do try to post information before it's publicly out there. So I guess in a way you could consider them some sort of insider, or they have some sort of details. Either way, if none of this turns out to be true, you can come to this individual and start complaining to them as to why it didn't happen. I'm just bringing you the facts and what's being said out there. But anyways, this is what they had to say. Remember the middle of November, simply posting the artwork for Grand Theft Auto 6. And you can see when that was posted on nearly at 7 o'clock p.m. on April 10th. So this happened a couple of days ago, so people are just starting to catch on to it, and then someone ended up responding, but when will they drop a new trailer? And he said by the end of May. All right, so let's just talk about that and go over whether or not this is likely to end up happening. And let's start with Grand Theft Auto 6 releasing in the middle of November. And in theory, that actually sounds okay. It aligns with what both Rockstar
Interactive filed, which is directly tethered to Rockstar Games, aims to transcend even this new baseline. At its core, the technology unlocks the ability to seamlessly adapt animations to diverse character builds. A burly figure or a slender frame will no longer require tailor-made animations. Instead, the system calculates discrepancies like bone length and body proportions, dynamically tailoring the animation to suit any model. Whether it's a street-level NPC or a customizable online avatar, the same motion data can be elegantly morphed to fit the physical nuances of each individual. The truly clever twist is that while third-party engines like Unreal Engine already offer generic solutions, Rockstar forges its games in their own crucible, the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, RAGE. Because of this, the patent doesn't necessarily scream groundbreaking from a conceptual angle, but rather solidifies their unique methodology inside RAGE.
and Take-Two Interactive currently have. Said about the game that it's going to be coming out in fall 2025, which the entire month of November consists in the fall-autumn season. We also know that's traditionally when Rockstar sort of like to release games. Their last couple of releases have all happened in either September, October, or November, so that's right around that sort of early holiday time in which they like to put out games. And it also lines up with a slate of games that are set to release seemingly before that title comes out. We know that Rockstar's rival Leslie Benzies and Build Rocket Boy of their game minds is going to be coming out June 10th. We know that Mafia: The Old Country, another game from Rockstar's parent company and publisher Take-Two Interactive, that's going to be coming out on August 8th. 2025 Borderlands for coming out on September 23rd, 2025. So you can see how all the games are starting to come out right before when Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposed to release. So what I mean there is the middle of November doesn't really conflict with any of the other big time titles that are set to come out this year. So from that standpoint, Rockstar game is in the clear, and these other video game developers are also in the clear now. If I was a betting man, I would say that any time from late October to early November is a really great time for Rockstar. You're right in the middle of that fall season, but you're still before some of the major holidays where people might get caught up and not have exactly too much time. Could be playing video games like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, etc. So I do believe that is a good time if that is indeed the case. And then as far as the second trailer goes, by the end of May, I wouldn't have personally projected that, although it does make sense Rockstar doesn't have to put out the second trailer before Take-Two Interactive's earnings call, which is going to be sometime in the early to middle part of May. They just have to tell us what's going on with the game or weather. It's going to be staying in fall 2025 or simply moving to another date like spring 2026, etc. So that is something that's technically feasible. Rockstar could give us an update on when the game is going to be coming out, and if it indeed is staying in fall 2025, they could say, hey, get ready for our second trailer, which will be coming at the end of May, which is essentially what Rockstar did with the first trailer. Remember, it was early November, essentially a month before it came out, that they said, get ready for it. It's going to be coming in about a month's time. And then as they got about 5 days from it, gave us the exact specifics of when the trailer is going to be arriving. So I could very easily see this happening, just like what happened nearly 500 days ago as Rockstar put out the first trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. That again is closing in on nearly 250 million views, a quarter of a billion. That is absolutely insane. Again, I think Rockstar should celebrate that amazing milestone by finally giving us a second trailer. And honestly, we really just need to hear something soon from Rockstar so we don't have to sort of take the word of so-called insiders like this, whether they're right or whether they're completely wrong. Again, I'm just pre-presenting you the facts that are out there because you might have seen something like this being reported or the same articles that I stumbled upon and wondered what the heck is going on. We really just need to hear something soon from Rockstar because there's also so much craziness going on out there. Like, for example, there's this one user on Reddit that had one of the most upvoted comments on the GTA 6 subreddit. This was posted 4 days ago where he literally just said, 7 days from now, mark my words. It's like the only thing he's posted on Reddit is just this random account, Vegetable 5918. What does this guy know that we don't? And that would ultimately be this Friday, April 18th. So this is one of those times where I wish Rockstar